Sharing my story is never about what I've done. It is about what God has done. I was born to a single mom. My biological father left before I was born. Early on, there was abuse, neglect, and even a hospital visit from a burn as a toddler. My mom eventually got us safe, and I was later adopted by a good man, though most of that relationship was long distance. There was more harm in childhood, and by middle school, depression had set in. I attempted suicide in 8th grade and again 2 years later. Then I went to a church camp. For the first time, I heard about the suffering of Jesus in a way that met me in mine. I argued with God, but I also heard him say, "I love you." That began a real faith, even if discipleship came slowly. Life did not suddenly get easy. There was sexual assault by a peer, grief after my stepsister died, a shattered ankle, job loss, and caring for my mom after a major stroke. After praying, "God, I don't want to do this alone anymore," in came the kindest and safest man I could ask for, my husband, Ben. In our first year, we lost church leaders, lost our jobs, and then I lost a pregnancy on Mother's Day. During COVID, God gave us a daughter. Later, we moved to Florida, and I had a second trimester loss. Grief lived in my body for years. Last year, I was diagnosed with complex PTSD. I started trauma therapy with a Christian counselor and completed EMDR. God met me there. I am not the same person. In uncertainty, I asked God to point me to one thing. He did. MFI. The door opened fast, and he provided. Here's what I have learned. God pursues, he provides. His silence is not absence. My identity is in Christ, not in roles or resilience. What the enemy intends for evil, God uses for good. Remember this. Your story of God's hand in your life is a chance to tell others, "Come see what God has done."